Hey Leo besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale Leo Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Leo, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Leo, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below. And let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Leo, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Leo, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Leo, Leo, Leo. I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to come up in here since I started the live on the spot. Nora, good afternoon. Good afternoon, how are you? Sheena, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, let's just go ahead and get started. Patricia, good afternoon. Battle, good afternoon. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I am good. I'm doing much better with these readings, but I don't want to toot my own horn too soon because you know how that can go. But I'm doing good. Yeah, so this is from your future self. So dear past self reading. Now I got this message the other day. I can't remember if it was a dream or if it was a vision, a very strong vision that I had. So I don't know. All I know is I got it the other day and I decided to do it today. But this is from your future self. You will hear me say spirit a lot, but that's kind of out of habit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. David, good afternoon. So let's see, what is the unfolding or the outcome that your future self is bringing up for you? Leo, Leo, Leo. What is the unfolding or the outcome that you're bringing up for Leo? Well, you have soulmate, but I don't know if this is going to be love or whatever else is, but it does clearly state soulmate. And as you can see, they must be getting married. Put it on to make them want to marry me. Put it on to make them want to marry me. Either way. What's the unfolding or the outcome? You have the atom. 2 seconds. Okay, I wanted to make sure. All right. 22. Soulmates. You may have a soulmate coming in soon, or they're already present. One or the other. There's no in between. Dang it. We're not gonna be confused over here. The soulmates showing up are already here. The summer, winter. Showing up during the winter. Showing up during the winter season. You have balance up in the air, could be coming in, but could already be present, right? So this, you can view this as they're coming in or it's leaving because you have a soulmate already present. Take the soulmate how it resonates, okay? You could take it as a love reading or you could take it as something else. But you gotta flip-flop your own ass, because I'm fucking out. But either way, someone is showing up or they're here already. You have justice. You have it again. No, this is a relationship. I don't care. This is a relationship. This is marriage. Your husband, your wife, or if you don't want to get married, then whatever you would deem your person to be. But there is a serious connection here on the table for you, Leo. So your future self talking back to you. There is a serious connection sometime in your near future. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. So it's, even if you don't want to hear it, I'm not going to stop this person from showing up. So, hey, Six of Swords. Six of Cups. Yeah, you'll be making a connection by the end of winter. If not already now, by the end of winter. And for some of you, it could be summer. The Hierophant. Look at that connection. Look at this soulmate. So I don't know what you're praying for, but Leo, if you want love, this gonna be another love reading, but flip flop your own ass, take out my name. But you gonna have love very soon. You gonna have love very soon. Now, do you have to choose this person? No, you don't. But you will have love very soon. And please don't ask me if it's the old motherfucker, because if you want it to be the old one, then it's gonna be them. I can't even bring you nobody new. Can't even talk about nobody new. In your reality, it's gonna be the ex. That's apparently who you wanted to be. So either you want new and you're gonna focus on new, or you want that old and go back to that old. Go find them. You know what? You know already where to locate them. Queen of Swords. Three of Cups. But there's third party interference. I feel when this person comes about, your vote, there's a new contract on the table. So this could be a new job, something dealing with the bank, something dealing with some type of contract. There's a third party here, but I don't get third party. There's another person in the mix. I feel like there's something that you're going to be doing or something that you're entertaining when this person comes about. Now, it could be another person that you could be entertaining. There's something you're doing for yourself. Sorry, stay biting my lips. Something you're doing for yourself. I'm not getting exactly what that is. Could be learning something new. Let me plug my phone up. Could be learning something new, discovering something new, but there's something important, very, very important, that you're going to be entertaining when this person comes about. Whomever this new soulmate is that's coming into your life, that doesn't mean that the relationship will start off right away. But either way it goes, there's something important that you're going to be doing. I get like an upgrade. So it's something important dealing with an upgrade in your life. So you could be applying for more finances. That's an upgrade. You could be going to school. That's an upgrade. You could be starting a new job. That's an upgrade. There's something of importance that you'll be doing that you'll meet this person. So I'm not getting like grocery store, because granted, you can meet them almost anywhere. But granted, your food is important. I'm not getting that type of importance. Like something where there's some sort of contract. You may not be signing the contract at the moment that you meet this person, but you are doing something that's within a contract. So let's just say you go into a bank. You may not be signing a new account, opening a new account. You could be, but you may not necessarily be opening a new account. But what do banks typically have within their establishment? Contracts. What is a bank typically? When you go inside, it's something important that you're doing inside that bank. It's something that you're going to be entertaining, a focus. You're going to be focused somewhere else when this person comes about. But yes, heavy on, there is a soulmate here. And I do get you have the potential to choose this person as your husband and wife. So this person gives me an upgrade also, an upgrade version from what you had previously, whatever you dealt with previously, or whatever you may currently be dealing with, whomever you may currently be dealing with, because that could also be the third party too, because it's already that contractual relationship that you already have. So if some of you are married already, then we already know what the importance is. It's your marriage. Might get a little bit messy for you, but hey, soulmates just appear all the time. You can say no. You don't have to entertain it. But either way it goes, let's move on. So what's the progress or work you will need to put in? Honey, good afternoon. Yona, good afternoon. What's the progress or work that Leo will have to put in? You have leap of faith, the Fool. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Some of you guys could literally be having an interruption in your life because Spirit is saying you deserve happiness and you have not been choosing it. You deserve love and you have not been choosing it. Page of Swords. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. See, something dealing with some type of contract. I just don't know what type of contract is going to be for you, because it's general. But you're going to be doing something of importance. Mark my words. The Knight of Cups. Committed romantic relationships. Being swept off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Oh, Leo, Leo, Leo. It's a fine time to call love in. You could be getting rid of a potential third party at the same time too. That's another thing that I picked up. You could be getting rid of a potential third party. So you could be divorcing, you could be separating, or you could be rejecting someone that you were getting to know. You have the Chariot. Definitely coming. Sooner and faster than you think. You have Death and the High Priestess. It's in the cards. It's written in the cards, Leo. Spirit is saying you're going to know about this person before they show up. Stay with me. Don't lose me here. You're already hearing it, but Spirit is saying you're going to hear about this person before they show up. Now, I don't know if that's now or that's such and such is coming. Oh, stay with me. Because what I actually got the vision of was almost like you're sitting there and you may not necessarily hear it word of mouth, but Spirit say it. There's your soulmate, right? Now, you may not remember Spirit say there's your soulmate. Spirit may say there's your soulmate and you look, right? You may not hear necessarily Spirit say there's your soulmate, but you just end up looking. You ever have those situations where you don't know what your thoughts are, but you just randomly look, like you felt called to look at something, but you don't know what was said or the reason why you looked? Like that. That's what I get. Like, you don't know why you looked, but you knew you looked. And when you looked, you felt like they had a meaning or purpose when it came to them. Like you felt like something was familiar when it came to them, but couldn't put your finger on it. But I feel like Spirit's like, I'm going to spill the beans to you. So you do have Spirit with you, right? Literally, you have Spirit with you. My ear is literally going off, so it could definitely be your left ear. But is that her left ear? That would be her left ear. That would be her left ear. um, spirit with you, whispering. Spirit's going to tell you before they show up, right when they show up, right when they show up. Spirit's already telling you. So they're planting the seed now. The seed is being planted. But Spirit is saying they're going to tell you when they show up. So you're going to get that familiar energy when they come through the door. So you know how like a million and one people can walk through a lobby, but it's that one person that you end up looking up at. That one person. You ain't look at nobody else. But all of a sudden you looked at that person. There's a reason. There's a reason. You just may not know or hear exactly why you looked up. Right? Especially when you get starstruck, right? Or you start lusting, you're going to be forgetful of whatever message Spirit just gave you because you're stuck. All you're thinking now is they're so handsome, they're so beautiful, whatever. Oh, they fine, sexy. You don't think of anything else or remember anything else that brought you to the point to even look up. I need to get some chapstick. You have the Four Cups and Temperance. The Six of Swords. You're going to be waiting. Stay with me and please take this reading how much resonate. You're going to be waiting. The Spirit's going to make you wait on something. Spirit's going to make you wait on something until they show up. Spirit's going to delay you. Now, although they're telling you this right now, you may not remember it, but just know. So when it finally ding, ding, dings later on, you can come back to this reading and be like, it's exactly how Spirit said. You're going to be waiting. Spirit's going to make you wait on something. You may be waiting to sign something, and you may be wondering, why is it taking so long? I got to go. Because I get that you're trying to hurry up somewhere, but Spirit's going to make you wait. So this person has time to show up. Or so you have time to notice them. Either way it goes, Spirit's going to make you wait. Shoot, my arm. And it could be vice versa. Okay, so flip your own ass. But Spirit's going to make you wait. So this gives me like waiting after class or waiting, the banker, the bank teller or whoever has to go do something real quick or something. You're waiting. You're being delayed for a reason. But Spirit is going to make you wait for this person to show up. This is your, what is it called? The meet cute. It's all in divine timing. You may have had a situation like this occur before. It was the wrong one. It was almost like a setup. It was almost like a training course to get you used to responding, to get you used to listening. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it was to get you used to listening. Yeah. So you've been already putting in the work. Little did you know. With the different soulmates that you're meeting, with the different things, like Spirit has been trying to get you to open up and respond, have a reaction. So they've been kind of testing out little things here and there in order to get you to successfully respond when they need you to. So your fixed sign, Leo, at the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do. You're stubborn at the same time too. So you're not easy to move. You're not easy to get to listen. So Spirit has to do small things here and there to get you to kind of, listen to the messages that Spirit is telling you. Listen to what they need you to do. For instance, this is a love reading. And some of you guys are tired of love readings, right? You're tired of listening to it. So What are you more prone to do? Be stubborn and not listen to it. Either click out the reading, and hey, some of you have already, and some of you will eventually when you start this and you figure it out. Or some of you guys, even before me mentioning this, probably were already tuning out. Stubborn. When you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. When you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. So, Spirit is saying, I was doing some little things here and there to get you to open up. Once again, by dropping this message, this is one of the little things that Spirit is doing to get you to open up. Because the time is coming. And they're going to need you to respond to what they're telling you. Not just sit there or not just hurry up and try to get out the door, right? So for instance, as an example, a lot of times when I go in the stores, I always have my headphones in so I don't have to talk to nobody. One day I couldn't find my headphones and I didn't find them, I think, for a good 2 weeks, and they was in my back seat. Kaleem had them. And it was buried in the little seatbelt holder thing. I didn't see it until I cleaned out the car. But for 2 weeks, I technically had to walk in the store and not have my headphones, so I had to entertain people's conversations. So I was able to listen, right? Before then, I was stubborn. I knew I should take those headphones out, but I'm not. I don't want to hear anything that's going on. If people start running, I'll run. If people don't start running, I'm not running nowhere. I don't care about what's going on around me. So during that time frame with the headphones, I was stubborn. I didn't want to listen. I didn't care what Spirit was trying to tell me or who they were telling me to talk to. I didn't want to talk. Now the headphones are off. I have no choice but to listen, right? I'm more open than I was before. So Spirit is saying, whatever situation they're about to put you in, because you will be put in it, you're going to be more open to listen. And because you're more open to listen, now this person can slide through. Now what happens after that, I don't really know, because they didn't really say that right now. But now that person can slide through, right? And it will be a successful meet. Either way, how will your life change, Leah? Victory and success. It will be a successful change or victory, whatever the hell I said before. I might have said victory, I don't know. I don't remember if I used this 3 times or not. No, I didn't. It will be successful. It will be successful. Whatever Spirit's agenda is when it comes to you in love will be successful. This is the person, this is the soulmate that they actually want you to meet. You can meet a bunch of soulmates this lifetime, right? But there's a reason why they want you to meet this specific soulmate. Whoever this person is, there's a reason. How will Leo's life change? Ace Pentacles. This just may be the one you've been asking for, the Hangman. Even if you're already tied up. Death. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is the one that they have been trying to get you to meet. The Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yep. You have somebody on your spirit team, and so do they. They've been trying to get you guys together. This gives me like birthright. This is my birthright. How did I forget that? Soul contract. You got a soul contract. That's the importance. You have a soul contract, Leo. Whomever this person is, you have a soul contract with them. You have to meet them. They have to come into your life. You have to come into their life. You have a soul contract. It is important. It is vital. It is vital. They are going to add something additional to your life, but I don't get something negative here. Whether you stay with this person or you don't, they are going to add something to your life. They are going to awaken you to something. Whether it's awakening you to, feeling a certain way in life, awakening you to a whole different way of life, right? They are going to awaken something. that you desperately need. You need it. You can't have it without them. So this is like them, you know, knowing how to get in certain doors that you don't know how to get into, but you need them. You need the soul contract with this person, or you need this person in order to get into those doors, right? It's a part of your life path, but you can't do it without them. You can't do it without meeting them. So this could be a soulmate, or this could just be a soul contract. So that's why it pays to stay in the reading, because it may not necessarily be a soulmate. For some of you guys, it could be a soulmate. For some of you guys, this literally, sorry. Let me get some chopstick. This literally could be a soul contract. Just took me a minute to get it. Um, yeah, but yeah, your life is going. Either way, your life is going to change because of this person. Whatever door they are about to introduce you to, whatever door you're about to step into when upon meeting this person, it's going to be the reason for your next success. You ever hear those celebrity stories of, when I met such and such, I was sleeping in my car. And well, yeah, and then, back in this time I was sleeping in my car and then I met such and such and they introduced me to such and such and now look at me. They're the reason why I am who I am today. All because they found little old me sleeping in my car and they took me and they introduced me to such and such. Or they cleaned me up and they did blah, 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 blah. Right? That's the storyline I'm getting here. Could still be a soulmate, but I'm kind of going to move towards a soul contract. But that's the storyline I'm getting here. It's going to be life changing. So your life overall, Spirit saying, is going to change because this door cannot and will not open without them. Let's move on. So how will this affect those already in your life? So it makes sense too why this person will come in if you're already in a marriage. I mean, it still could be a soulmate though. Sorry, I need to stop biting my lips, but I'm not. So how will this affect those in your life already? You have the Five of Cups, the Moon, the Fool. Spirit's going to hold them at bay. When it gets quiet, it's going to get quiet, Leo. It's going to get quiet. It's going to feel like isolation, but you're not isolated. Spirit's keeping everybody at bay because this contract has to come through. It's going to seem like everything around you is quiet. People aren't picking up the phone. It's a reason. Spirit needs you to pay attention. Nobody's responding to you the way that you need them to respond. Nobody's answering your questions. Nobody's really available. Not the way they typically are. It's almost like before a storm, when it gets like really quiet. My ear's going off. Tornado. I don't even know. I saw it on TikTok. But like a tornado, when it gets really quiet, that's when you know the storm's about to come. It's like that. It's going to get really quiet in your life. Things are going to die down. So whatever excitement you're used to having is going to get real quiet. And then Spirit's going to get you where they need to get you to. And then the action is going to start out of nowhere. That is your cue right there. That person is already in your vicinity, because I feel like they're already in your vicinity. It may not be now. It may not be now that they're already there, but they will be. Sometime this winter, they will be. So things may quiet down. Things may kind of not go the way that you want them to go, but there's a reason. Because if Spirit would allow things to go the way that you want them to go, you would push further away from where Spirit is trying to send you to. So if these people were to answer the phone, you would be too busy on the phone. You would be too busy entertaining them that you wouldn't be going in the direction, making other decisions to go another route. You wouldn't be seeking someone to speak to. You wouldn't be seeking what you will seek very soon. The Empress and the Ten of Swords. If Spirit gave you everything, fulfilled you right now, you wouldn't go somewhere else. You wouldn't go where they needed you to go to. Three of Pentacles, because you're stubborn. In the Five of Swords. Yeah, you wouldn't go where they needed you to go. You'd fight them. You'd fight them. Right? You'd end up losing what you'd end up losing. But there's another word, another way they're saying it. You'd end up wasting time, spending unnecessary energy doing something else. Because, see, I don't feel like you're going to like the solitude. I don't feel like you're going to like the quiet. What I feel like is you're going to still put up a fight. For some of you guys, you may be in the midst of your fight. You know, well, Spirit, I want it my way. I want things, you're trying to control it. I want it my way. I want things to work out. Well, I'm manifesting this. I want this. I want that. Why is it not working out this way? Why are things not going the way that I expect them to go? That's your fight. And this is the fight that Spirit is saying, I need you to get quiet. I need you to trust me. I need you to understand that everything's happening for a reason. It's working in your favor. Everything is always working out for you. I need you to remember that. I need you to know that. Because I feel like the moment you stop fighting is the moment you go in the direction that Spirit wants you to go in. And that's when this is finally able to happen. All right? Because it's like Spirit's telling you no on a lot of things that you are more likely getting upset with. Like, why am I not able to get that? Why am I not able to have that? And they're telling you that for a reason. Because you will make different choices if you cannot have that. So if I don't give you this job, you'll go another route and try to find another job. Right? You'll start signing up for stuff you would have never signed up for if you were in that job, if you got that job, if you were in that relationship. You wouldn't be going to certain places that you are going to end up going to if you were already entertaining this person. If that relationship would have worked out, you wouldn't be going in this direction to meet this person. If that job would have worked out, you wouldn't be going in this direction to meet that person, right? You know what I'm saying? Bougie Queen, good afternoon. I need to get some chapstick because I need to stop biting my lip. It's starting to hurt. But yeah, that's how it's going to change or affect the wait, hold on. What number are we on? Affect those in your life already, right? But I feel like it's more focused on you. Spirit's just saying you're going to get isolated from a lot of people that's already in your life, from a lot of things that you desire, things that you feel you are shoo-in for, right? You feel like you have done everything that in your power that you are deserving of. You're going to be isolated from it. It's simply because if you went in this direction and that's where your focus went to, you would miss the soul contract. I need you to go sign other contracts, right? Instead of working that job, I need you to go sign up for this course or something. Instead of working that job, I need you to go into this bank, right? Because if you were working 9 to 5, you would miss out on the bank hours and you would only be able to show up on the weekends, and that person doesn't show up on the weekends. But if you got another job because I isolated you from the job you wanted, you would now be able to have a day off on a Wednesday and go to the bank during the time frame that this person would actually be there, right? So how will this call in a new relationship? Empress, good afternoon. You have regret. How will this call in a new relationship for Leo? Pause. Admired and union. There's a soulmate or some soul contract. There really is. You have fresh start at the bottom of the deck. You do have abandoned, trying to peek out. Ace of Swords, the King of Cups. Because you won't stop seeking the truth. You won't stop seeking attention, Leo. Spirit knows it. Although they isolate you, you won't stop seeking the attention. So they know you're bound to go in the right direction. You have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. They know you're bound to go in the right direction. You're not going to want to be isolated. You're not going to want to be bored in any type of way. You're going to seek what you need, which means if they block you here because you're not getting it, you're going to go elsewhere. You're going to seek it elsewhere. So you're bound to bump into this person. You're bound to do what needs to be done to get there. You're at the Five of Swords. You're not just going to sit there and just take it. Okay, yeah, Spirit told me no, but I'm not going to just sit here and do nothing with my life. See? So you're bound to bump into this person. You're bound to create a new relationship. You're bound to fulfill this soul contract. Heat, good afternoon. I need to get a new deck for this one. Ten of Swords. The Devil. Yeah, because you have this obsession, Leo. It's in your nature. You're a Leo for a reason. Where you're going to want the attention. King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. You're going to want what you want. You're going to want the attention. You're not going to like to be isolated. You're all different, so you're going to want the attention in your own way, but you're not going to want to be isolated. You're not going to like being distant. You're not going to like things not going your way, not working out for you. So Spirit is saying you're bound to create a new relationship, bump into this person, because you're going to be seeking what you need, what you feel you need. There's that desire. That desire is not going to go away just because nothing is around you. If anything, it's going to intensify. It's going to make you seek it, harder, faster. You're going to want more. So Spirit is saying all I had to do was take away what you like in order for you to go seek it. And all I have to do is navigate you. So you try to go this way, I reject it. So you go this way. Okay, I may give you that so you can continue going for a little bit more, right? And then now, I need to go this way, but if I keep giving it to you, you're going to keep going. So I'm going to reject it, and I'm going to move you this way, right? And I'm going to keep, you're almost there, but nope, I'm going to stop you, and I'm going to get you to turn back this way because you can't turn this way. It's not opened yet. So you're going to come back this way, right? And that's the Spirit saying. Every time you get rejected, you're not going to sit there. So yes, you might be isolated. Yes, nothing is right there. But you're not going to just sit there. You're not the type of person to just sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to be here bored. I'm not going to have anything that I want. You're a Leo. You're going to find a way to get it, right? Some type of attention that it is that you desire. You're going to try to go after it. And Spirit is saying they're just going to keep leading you because they know at the end of the day, you're not the type of zodiac sign, because there are zodiac signs that will sit there. Taurus. Okay, sorry, because I know some of them up in here. But that will just sit there for a minute, okay? And then leave it at that for a minute, just because they're not budging. And they said they're not budging. But either way, there are certain zodiac signs out there that will just sit there, but Spirit knows they can reject you, but you're still going to try to get what it is that you want. Let's move on. So, Pamela, good afternoon. So, what's the middle ground or confusion that will show? I strongly do feel like it's a soulmate. Like some of you guys may be actually looking for a soulmate, and it just may be someone that's fulfilling a soul contract. Yeah, you got courtship. I feel like some of you guys may be looking for the soulmate, but like I said, it pays to pay attention to the reading and stay in the reading until my brain kind of figures out what spirit is saying. Because some of you guys, it may be a soulmate, but some of you guys, it may just be a soul contract. But the person feels familiar to you. So, because they feel familiar to you, you can get confused and feel like, oh, spirit sent my soulmate. May not be the soulmate. Some of you guys, it will be the soulmate. Some of you guys, it's just a soul contract to get you somewhere else, to open up a door for you that you cannot open on your own. Don't try to force it, so that way you can figure out which one it is. You got stuck energy. Like I said, some of you guys, it's a soulmate. Some of you guys, it's a door that needs to be opened that you cannot open. That's why you're just sitting there, right? You keep going in different directions. Yeah, spirit blocks it, you move. Spirit blocks it, you move. Spirit blocks it, you move. But you're still stuck because the door has yet to be opened. Spirit's just needing you to get to where this person will exist in your world. So, you find a new relationship, it doesn't work out. You find a new relationship, it doesn't work out. You find a new relationship, it doesn't work out. Why? Because spirit needs you to go through these milestones, because that's what you got right here. Go through these milestones and, until you find this person, right? I need you to jump over these hoops or loops or whatever, the healing light, until you discover this person. Whomever this person is, because it is a person. Whether it's a soulmate or a soul contract, there is a person. Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be life-changing. The Strength, this is your card here. This is something that you need. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles peeking out, and the Eight of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, so the confusion basically here is it's really going to be one of those things of, well, why does Spirit keep blocking me? But they let me have this, but they won't let me have that. I don't understand. It's you questioning it because you want what you want. You questioning it. Well, why is it taking so long? Well, it's really your aggravation is what's going to be the confusion. Because it seems like you're going somewhere fast, but nowhere. Whatever the saying is, going nowhere fast. That's what it's going to feel like. You're going nowhere fast. Some things are working out, but I'm still not getting what I want. I'm still not getting where I want to go. Like Spirit is helping me to stay afoot, but I'm not getting the fulfillment, the overall fulfillment. Like, yes, Spirit helps me to pay the bills, but why am I not making more money? Like, Spirit still hasn't gave me that job. Yes, I'm getting attention from other seekers, but why have I not gotten the love of my life? Like, what's happening? That's the confusion. That's the middle ground. It's going to become heavier and heavier, more known. You're going to pay more attention to it because you're still seeking, but it's going to come to a point where you may start to slow down. So instead of seeking so much, you're going to start to slow down because you're going to start to realize and question, why is it not working out, right? So instead of going with the flow of, okay, let me turn, why is it not working out? And I feel like when you get to that point, that's where you go seeking it, but you seek it at the right place, right? Right place, right time. It's when you stop and you do your last one, your last evaluation, you end up right where you need to be. Literally, you end up right where you need to be. Either way, let's move on. Brian, good afternoon. So what is your message from your future self, Leo? You have fake news. You have hot mess. It all pays off in the end, is what I heard. And you have liar. It all pays off in the end. You're not going to believe it until you see it. That's what your future self is saying. You're not going to believe it until you see it. That last part where you stop and you're like, what the heck is this? When you end up at that last place in your life, that's where that person is, right? Because it's not going to make sense. Right now, you're trying to make it make sense, right? Right now, it may be a little bit of a hot mess. You don't fully believe that it's fake. But you still have excuses. You still are finding ways to make it make sense. But you're going to get to that point where it's no longer going to make sense whatsoever. You can't even turn anymore. Your future self is saying that's where it happens. There's no more excuses that you can make. It's just like, this is it. I have no choice but to wait on spirit. There's not another job I can find that I will like. There's not another person I'm willing to deal with whatsoever. I'm not willing to put myself through any more turmoil. There's not another person out there that I'm willing to date. Nothing. I'm not willing to date, look for love, nothing. This is it. This is it. And I feel like right when you get to that point is where it's at. You may not even realize that you're at that point. Okay? You may not even realize it. And it can happen just like that. Right when you decide enough is literally when it happens. You're already in the right place. Already in the right place. This could be like you being in the bank and you see the last couple that you're willing to even look at. The last couple. You see them inside the bank hugging each other and everything else. It is the last time you are willing to look at that without you having it, right? So before, it may not be something extravagant necessarily, but you're sitting there in the bank and you're like, I'm tired of looking at them. I'm tired of seeing this. And you start having a quick conversation with spirit, like, I'm not looking at this anymore. I don't understand why I don't have it. You know what? I'm done. And then what happens? Spirit plants the seed and you look up. And there's the love of your life. You had forgot what it is that you were even looking at. You had forgot what it is that you even just said. It's like one of those moments. This is the last time that I'm broke. That I ain't got no money. And I watch everybody else be able to afford this. This is the last dinner that I go to. You have the star. You're going to get some sort of invite. It doesn't have to be an invite. But this is pulling you back into where you belong, right? Or not back in. This is pulling you where you belong. That door that opens with the soulmate or the soul contract, it opens up a door where you belong. That's when things start to, pick up for you. Temperance. Four of Swords, that's when things start to pick up for you. You have to choose one, right? But I feel like you're no longer making excuses. One doesn't make one better than the other. I'm not eating none of these. And that's where you be at. I'm not eating none of these. None of these are fulfilling. Give me the one that I need to actually eat. Give me the cup I need to actually drink from. Give me my person or nothing at all. That type of situation. Ace of Swords. The Tower. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you stop looking. Six of Pentacles. Your table's already prepared for you, but I feel like you're going to stop looking for the table. Immediately. In whatever situation this is, your future self is saying, you're going to stop looking for the table. And you're going to demand that spirit shows you the table. I do feel like you hit a breaking point, but this may not be like a breaking point where it's like it's a huge disaster. Everything is tumbling. It could literally be one of those quick breaking points. Like I said, you're sitting in the bank, you're just like, I'm tired of looking at that. right? Nothing's wrong. It's just I'm tired of desiring love and seeing it right in my face and I don't have it. That could be your breaking point. Something simple, right? But for you, it is a breaking point. You can't make any more excuses. You can't look at it anymore. And it's like, bam, there's your person. Bam, there's your soul contract. You know, you're sitting there staring at the person. Let's say it's not a soulmate necessarily, but you're like, I'm tired of looking at this. And then your name gets called. There's that person that's a part of your soul contract, right? Your name gets called. It's just out of the blue. So I feel like they're saying, you know, something happens out of the blue that your soulmate or the soul contract person makes an appearance. But I do feel your name is called. That's why I said either spirit calls it and you look, or your name is literally called. So there's something you're doing where someone knows your name. Okay? And if it's not spirit, it's them. Either way, and now, hold on. Side note, your name, you know how people have those little pet names like, not baby or whatever, like sweetie or something? That could be the name that you may respond to, even though some of you guys may not respond to it, but we, out of habit, we like to respond to certain names like that. So, like an older lady, she's like, hey, sweetie, you know, come on back. Still your name. You responded, right? So, lastly, why does Spirit need you to have this reading? You have letting go. Tyrone, good afternoon. Nothingness. And slowing down. Traveling at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys are trying to get nowhere fast. But remember, you can't get where Spirit's trying to get you to without the soulmate or this person that's a part of your soul contract. So you're trying to get nowhere fast. And Spirit's saying, what is the rush? Slow down a bit. You have the owl. When it's time, it will show up. You have the crosshair. When it's time, it will show up. Fate is fate. You can't rush it. You have balance. And the mask at the bottom. When it's time, it will be revealed. When it's time, it will show up. You're not missing out on anything. So keep living your life, but stop trying to hurry up and cut corners because you're not going to get past where Spirit doesn't want you to get past. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Might as well wait. Death. You're not going to make it come any faster. But there still is going to come that point where enough is enough, and then bam. You can't force the enough is enough. So if you're like, oh, well, I'm going to just state enough is enough. It's not enough. It's not natural. You're forcing it. You can't lie about it. The Chariot. It's literally going to be a natural feeling that you have. But Spirit is saying it's going to happen soon because your time is coming. It's going to happen soon because your time is coming. You have the Three of Wands here. It's going to happen soon. But they needed you to stop trying to, rush the process. It's going to happen. Just live your life. Simple as that. What's meant to be will be, but what's fated needs to wait for the right timing. It's divine timing. Spirit has to get both of you in the same place, right? Not just one of you. So yeah, you may be like, oh, it's taking forever. Spirit Gate said it's this winter, right? This winter that it's occurring. I mean, how much sooner do you need it to happen? They gave you a message. They gave you kind of a time frame. You can't rush it because remember, it's two of you. So they not only have to get you in position, but they have to get them in position. They're human just like you're human. You're getting the answers right here, and even then, you're still going to want to rush things. You know, you get the answers, they may get the answers the same way, or they may not. But do you see how even getting the answers will still make it, what is it? Make it difficult to wait? It still make it difficult to wait because you know the answers? Imagine not receiving the answers and just having to get pushed. Imagine being the Leo fixed sign, being stubborn, and having to get dragged, not even pushed, dragged to the next location. It's going to take some time, but it will happen. So, like I said, there's either a soulmate. Kane, good afternoon. There's either a soulmate or a soul contract that is here. But either way it goes, a door will be opening soon, shortly. That will be life changing for you. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much our reading. Bye, y'all.